Hi Flosstube friends, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 238. If you're new to my channel, this is a channel about cross stitch and personal life thrown in and all the things. And if you're a returning friend, thank you so much for coming back to see me and what's going on this week in my little corner of the world. I love our visits, and I believe I tell you that often. You guys are such an important part of like continuing to make me happy. So thank you for that. And speaking of something that continues to make me happy, I'm going to do a tiny bit of personal at the end, but most of it at the beginning, but most of it at the end. Anyway, see, I talk so fast, and that's me in normal life, people, that I talk over myself. Anyway, so this last weekend was a stitching Saturday at my LynnX, and we had so many people show up. It was so wonderful. I thank each and every one of you for coming and being part of that joyful day. And I mean, like, there was belly laughs, there was giggles, we were like loud. Customers walked in and they were like, whoa, where's the party here? So it was a great time. The ladies from We Dye For You, a local dyer here in northern Indiana, they popped in to bring supplies to our LynnX, and they got to see all the fun. So, and I think one of them at least is going to come back and join us one time. So sometime in the next month. So if you are in the northeast part of Fort Wayne or want to travel, we meet on the second Saturday of every month. The store opens. We're there for about 3 hours-ish, anywhere between. They open at 9:30 and we start piecing out about 12:30 or 1 is usually what happens around there. So more than welcome. I pack an extra table in the back of my vehicle in case we need to pop one out. So, and we did this time. So it was a lot of fun. And thank you everyone that shows up for that. Spring is in the air, and that's probably what got people traveling. So I want to show you a couple of cute little things. First of all, this is a cute little picture I took in front of the house. I love it so much. I love seeing my spring flowers pop that we plant every year. We go get some that are, my husband loves to bring things back to life. So we'll go to the Lowe's, and he'll see tulips that are dying or daffodils that are dying, and he'll just bring it home and plant it in the earth, knowing it's not coming up this year, but then next year it's like, surprise, look what I have for you. So it's so fun. And this, of course, I don't know if you can see it in this picture right here, this beautiful green. I'm popping picture in here. This is the spring shirt from Athena Stitching Goddess Designs. This one's no longer available, but she has like 1 day flash sale. So if you follow her on Stitching Goddess Designs, you will be able to see that. Her details are always listed in the description box below. She's soon to be launching a website. So excited for her. And with that, she is doing it's been announced at 614 Stitcher Candy, another Flosstuber, and Athena Stitching Goddess Designs are collaborating and doing a Mental Health May shirt that I don't know if the design's been released, but keep your eyes out. That's how she's gonna launch her website. So I'm excited for the next endeavor for Athena to moving on to broadening hers and getting ready for Mental Health May, which is Candy, the 614 Stitcher, has been like cranking that out for a few years yet now. I am a huge believer of mental health. I know, small tangent, I promise stitching's coming, but I myself have in different times, even as young as 15-ish, into a couple of years ago, and I keep my therapist, she tells me, we don't joke, we comment that I'm on speed dial. Like, there's nothing wrong. You go every single year for a health check, and you know, if I am feeling off, I go for a head check is what we say. So anyway, your health is important physically and mentally, so take care of yourself. And if you need anyone, please reach out to people that love you and know you, or people that can help you. Just don't hesitate. So with that, you see who popped up here. Mr. Opie is over here. He could tell I was getting ready to sit down and record, so he's like, hey, let me be in there. So he's cuddling on the lap. He's falling asleep here as I prop him up to show you. But all right, so what else? We're jumping into the normals here. I have in the description box below, besides a bunch of my friends that sell online needlework stores or t-shirts or bags or whatever, they're all down there. I also have a Happy Mail form. So if you have not filled out the Happy Mail form and you would like to receive a Happy Mail, please fill that out, and that's where I just randomly draw addresses, names and addresses. That's what I do. So, all right. With that, we're going to get into something that we love to do on this channel, and that is my featured friend segment. So for my featured friend segment, this time I have Shar. I'm going to be popping pictures in. Shar has 4 different things that she's sharing with us. She's got great variety. I love it. So the first one here is the Partridge in the Pear by Satsuma. I believe that's a kit that comes out because you stitch it on perforated paper. Super cute. I love the Satsuma does great bright colors. The next one here is Christmas Joy Ornament. It's a kit by Praiseworthy Stitches. A cute little ornament looking thing. That'll be fun to be hanging on the tree or put wherever it is that you like. And the last but not least is, 2 more. Straw House by Mill Hill. It was stitched on a 28 count mystery linen. Love how that looks on the linen. I'm sure you heard that in the background. Open decided to go. And the last but not least is Waxing Moon Designs Autumn House. She stitched it on a 14 count mystery Ada and the called for DMCs, and that one's finished, it looks like, in a flat fold. So that was super fun to see, and thank you very much for sharing those, Shar. Again, as a reminder, if you would like to have your stitching shown on this channel, please send me an email at janetjabber@gmail.com and we'll get that added to the queue. I love this part of the video and you guys love it so much also, so thank you for sharing. With that, we're gonna move into what I have stitching this week. I have a finish that was like old and I was putting off. Let's just talk about it. I have a finish from, I like to do this, I'm stuttering. Okay, let's just show you this. Hands On Designs, Chock Full Series. I think that's what it was called. I don't really know. See, it's seasonal one. I have this white frame because it makes the white pop, but I have my store, they put these on it so that I can pop it in and out. So when I figure out where I'm putting this in my house, I have back from them the other ones also. So they're all finished and ready for me just to pop them in and out based on the season. And it makes it, that's how I do a lot of my decorations like this. When you see that I'm a seasonal stitcher, this is why, because I just pop them in and out, and whether it's a picture frame or something on the a pillow or whatever is seasonal, I just pop them in and out. So that is back from them. They pinned it for me. I was trying to learn how to do that, and then I was like, okay, when I need to learn, I'll learn. But right now, I'm taking it back to them, and they got it done. Because I had it for what felt like a year, and it probably wasn't, but it felt like it. I probably had it for 6 months and didn't finish it. So I was just like, please get this finished. I want to hang it in my house. So that's back to me, thankfully. Now, what I've been stitching on this week, we wouldn't be here without showing you my queen. So my Queen of Peace from Mirabilia, looking so lovely. And I have a active needle on here that is not anchored. Just one moment, please. This is where the queen is. And I have been stitching in, it's called 3033, I think. So it blends in exactly with my fabric practically, but there's stuff around it so it'll pop. So we're not done. I know it looks that way, but she's gonna look gorgeous in all her glory when she's done. And I'm excited for her. She keeps plugging along. So that is where she's at for now. The next piece that I've been stitching on is Look for the Beauty. This is something that I stitch on a thread a day. It should be finished. I would love to have it finished for you this week. I changed the colors to Victorian mottos that I had in my stash. And this is where she's at. This is kind of a good one to lead into Mental Health May. Look for the beauty. Look for the beauty in everything. I am not sure. See, on here it looks good. I had it all like warm e-tones, and then the house, this looked warmer when it was on, and then when I put it on it didn't, and now in this light it looks good. So we'll see. We'll see what else pops on here. I was telling the girls, I'm like, I'm not 100% sure about that blue, but I don't want to rip it out. So we'll see. That's where I'm at on this for now. Love it. So I finished the house this week, and I put that star in and that little birdie in. And that's what I got going on there. The next thing I have is Carolyn Manning's Color of the Seasons. I am on the spring, and so I am trying to work on this every single day during the season of spring. I got a little bit of a late start because I lost track of the first day of spring because I was like retreating, but that's okay. We'll just plug away at it. So this is where I'm at on it. This is on a 32 count, just white Lugana. It is not showing up in your video as bright and pretty as it is, but I think as the colors come in more, you'll see. And it could just be my lighting today. Now this next one, I'm going to show you a super sad start, and I hope I come at you next week with this section of it done, but I'm not going to pressure myself, but I do have to have it done before the month of April. This is Love Letters from Mom. This is the month of April, and it really should be a quick stitch, but this week was just kind of chaotic. And my weeks are going to be, I got a week at the end of the month, beginning of next month, it's going to be chaotic too. But anyway, that is all I got done. But that's a specialty stitch. I actually was all the way across and realized that I did, like, you do the same thing, but at 13 in or something like that, you do it different, and then you go back to the old way, and I messed it up. But whatever, I ripped it out and restarted it. This is in the Nurge hook, but this is Love Letters from Mom. So I'm doing one every month for the month that it is to have that as a finish at the end of the year. So let's see where I get with that to show you next week. And a next thing that I have for you is Winters and Stars Hollow. It finishes out this series from the Black Needle Society. This is the full piece. Yes, that's full coverage, and that's not a normal stitch for me. But since this was like broken up into retreats, I was like, oh, I can do this, and I can do it. I like it. This is on an 18 count Ada. I am, to this point, for this week, I don't know. I was doing fiddly things, like the little girl, this little dog got finished. I filled in the white snowflakes around here. So there's, of course, you can clearly see, there's a house, and then there's a snow rink that still needs to be done. So we'll see where I get. This one I kind of just pull out when I need to, like my eyes are getting tired and it's Ada, but I really want to get that finished, so we'll see. Now, my weekly stitches that I do a mini Monday, and I am trying to get this snow stuff done because clearly it's spring, but clearly there's some winter still hanging on. And that's okay. I have friends that are still getting snow. Different parts of the world, different whatever. So this is my Little House Needleworks Snowy Petites. I have 2 of them finished, and I'm working on the last 2. So one of the last 2s, this is where I'm at. Again, Mondays are when I stitch on mini Mondays, and we're just plugging along. That's all we can do. Plug along, and it'll get there when it gets there. My What Wednesday, though, I'm super excited because I told you I was trying to get the Dementor done last week, and then I was liar, pants on fire and didn't get it done. I got 2 colors done last week. Well, I got the other 2 colors done this week, and when the Dementor is done. I also finished reading book number 3, and when I say reading, I mean listening to on the audiobook. So I don't try to figure out when I'm going to get this done because some of these little things are big little sections, for lack of people, things, whatever, motifs. Dementor's done. I am glad I took the advice from my friends and used the DMC on that, so it does look super good. And I think there's like 2 more big guys. See this in here, some words, and then finish off there. So again, I'm not trying to pressure myself into like, when will I have that done? But I will be starting the next little big motif. That'll be on the What Wednesday. So my next thing that I have, and this is my last stitching piece as I look around, but I have so many good things to show you, is my See You Later for the Grands Friday. This is what it looks like when it's finished. All these wonderful little sayings. And I'm going to show it to you full and show you what I got done. So fully, this is where we're at. Soon, I won't be able to do that. And So Long King Kong. So this week, I'm going to be working on putting King Kong in there. It looks so good. So good. This is on a 32 count opalescent Lugana. Fun to stitch for sure. Okay, so that was the stitching for this week, and now let's talk about what I have kind of an extra little pile here going and I want to share. So the first thing, just to show you, I have kitted up the Tiny Modernist Sow. I've not started it, but I did pick my fabric. I went with a different color, so I do have to kit it up because I don't have I don't have these all, but again, I was not pressuring myself. I was just going to add this to the, get it started and get it in here. Maybe Earth Day would be a good day to start that. That's a good, there you go. That's what I'm doing, starting on Earth Day. Sorry you're hearing the clips. The dogs need to go sit down. Place. Oh, this house. Okay, so I did tell you that I also met up with my friend Chrissy this last week and stitched. So she was afraid that I would buy this for myself, and she said it screamed me. So thank you very much, Chrissy. And super early birthday present because my birthday is in May, but she got me a project bag that is all the flowers, and I am so happy for that, and a sheet from Keepsake. So thank you for that. Little bees on the inside, and this is Grammy's Treasures and a little keep. So very happy for that, and thank you. All right, the next thing that I have is a package came in the mail from dear Fran. She sent me some goodies for me to take a look. Thank you very much for Fran, to see if there's any in here that I would like, or if I didn't like them, to pass on, not didn't like them, if I already had them, to pass them on here. So I will be taking a look at that. That is for sure. I did open it and already go through it once, but I have to browse through it again. I get so excited about that. So something else, when I was at my LynnX, I forget who I was watching. If I think hard, oh, Carolyn, down in Florida, Saltbox Stitcher. Yeah, I screenshotted a bunch of her. She has an Americana wall. How did I not know this? But she was showing things that were on her Americana wall, and I have an Americana wall because my husband served, and it just calls to me. So two of these, one of them she showed, and I screenshot it, and the other one, when I couldn't find it, I saw it. Both of these are Plum Street samplers, and let me see. They be big, so I don't know when I'll get started on it. But this one, American Sampler. And the last but not least is the Equality Sampler. I kind of dig both of those. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. If you stuck with me this long, thank you, because I'm sure there's some splicing that's gone on. All right, the animals are wild today. Last thing I want to show you, then I got things to talk to you about, is I received in the mail from, I had mentioned this on the channel, that Daleen, so our girl, so grateful, wrote a book, and she actually surprised me and sent me my own copy. And she signed it. She signed a copy for me. I'm so excited about this. I still have mine on order because I love her and I'm supporting her, but thank you very much for this, Daleen. I love this so much. So she is on Amazon. I think I can figure out how to put the link. I'll get the link in my description box so that if you want to go support our lovely Daleen, you can check out that book. So there is that. Now, talking about stuff, plans for this week. I am feeling I have got to get that love letters from mom done. I'm not going to totally stress myself out. I still have a couple weeks. We're only at this point in April, right? I don't even know what the date is right now. Halfway, right? We're about halfway through. So I got time. We're okay. Breathe, Janet. We can get it done. I also have a whip go call that still needs to be done. So that is on the docket. I haven't made my stocking for the month of April, so we've got that to do. So that's the stitching things, besides my daily stitch and my queen and my mini Monday, what Wednesday, and for the Grants Friday. So you'll have plenty of things to come back and see, so please make sure you come back next time. Speaking of, as a reminder, if you want to peace out before personal stuff, if you don't subscribe to my channel, please subscribe, like, comment, do the YouTube things. I know I mentioned at the beginning of the video, but there are a lot of you that are not subscribers, and I would love for you to come on over, and it just helps, it helps when you subscribe to channels, it helps get their information out so other people can come and enjoy the things. So subscribe. All right, personal stuff. I have notes written because I don't want to miss out. So Ozzy, as she gets older, it's so cute. So Ozzy is 16 months now, and we develop new little routines, new things happen, and one of those new things is her new bye-bye routine with me. Now, this is a picture from inside where she's looking, and if you can see, you're gonna see me through the window. So I am at the window. I was tapping on it so she knew where Nana was. And she blows kisses to me and waves goodbye to me and all the things. So it's so precious. I have those memories of when I used to go off to work with my daughter. She would stand at my mom's front door and wave goodbye to me. Hers were normally really sad, but Ozzy's can be too. She'll cry and not want Nana to leave, but gotta go to work. So there's that. I love my precious time with Ozzy and Henry. I have this cute little picture. I did a side by side. There's a picture here. You'll clearly see which one's older. So there's an old picture of a Polaroid picture. That is Lizzie when she was 1 year old getting her first pair of shoes. And then this is a picture of the other side is Ozzy at 16 months old. And you'll notice Lizzie, we saved some of Lizzie's old clothes and Ozzy is wearing Lizzie's outfit. So it was so cute. Lizzie loves to surprise me and pull out some of those every once in a while. And what is super cool, not showing it now because he doesn't fit it, but I actually had a maroon set of bib overalls. And so there is something that Henry can wear, which is too cute too. So precious, so precious. So speaking of Henry, he is now 3.5 months old and I am sharing a picture here as a reminder. If you are new to my channel, I always have permission from my daughter before I share these pictures. They are okay and they love the fact that I love all my grandkids so much and share them here. Last but not least is little Miss Stella got fixed last week. So I have this picture here of her where she freaked out when I put her in the cone and she has to have something on for about another week before we can take, this coming weekend I think we can take the stitches out. Then she won't have to have that. So, but this donut, I found it on Amazon and total perfect thing. It just keeps her from getting to stuff and doesn't have that terrifying cone. So that is a precious thing to be able to help. Other than that, we just been enjoying the spring. My husband and I started like doing some weeding out in the things. We just like spring can be overwhelming and wonderful at the same time. I'm getting very distracted because you don't hear it probably, but I hear the animals in there rustling. So I got to wrap this up, let you get on to your next Flosstuber. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for stopping by. So please keep stitching, enjoy life. And I'm sending you so much love. Bye.